भैया 5 दिवस आहेत.
Put my best foot forward. चलेगा हाँ यहाँ पे चलेगा पूरा साइड में
सब लोग देख रहे हैं अभी 20 years I haven't learned how to play terrible. ठीक है चलेगा
Hello everyone, welcome to this. Thank you, Lakshmi.
But I thought I'd like to keep it a little more open before we get into specific things, and after the discussion, of course, we'll open it for a Q&A. I'd like to start with Nandita Das, since she's the only one on the panel, but also all of their works are very distinguished and there are very special reasons why they're here, because Nandita Das worked also on fire. Can you tell us about the circumstances in which you decided to take up fire? What was going through your mind at the time? What were your family and friends, everyone warning you, telling you, and what's the journey since then?
Well, my mother is there today, so I can't even fit that. But yeah, when Deepa shared this script with me, for me it was a story, it was a subject that I came from a very liberal home. My father is a painter, my mother a writer. We discussed everything, there was space to question, and yet we did not talk about issues of homosexuality. So when I read this script, I thought, this is interesting. Strange that nobody's done a film on this. So I, to be honest, didn't think that it was going to create problems. What is it going to do to my career? Because there was no career at that time. This was my first film. I didn't even know if there was going to be a second film. Later people said, what a bold film to start as an actor. And when I did Firar, they said the same thing, what a bold film to direct. But at that time, I didn't know I was going to direct another film. So, you just do it because something speaks to you and you want to be part of it. My mother being a writer, I did give her the script. I remember she had little post-its on some of the pages. And she said, are you going to be comfortable? You know you're going to be asked a lot of questions. And I said, well, I'm sure the way Deepa is thinking, I will be able to do it. And if there are questions, we'll answer it. I think when you're acting in a project, you're not thinking so much about what's going to happen. And you're caught in the technicalities of it. My journey as a human being, my understanding of the issue, my own sensitivity that grew over the years was more after the film was released. It was through the travels with the film and interacting with people that my own understanding, I realized, was so limited. I had intellectually understood the issue, but I hadn't emotionally understood it at all. And I'm a totally different person, I think, thanks to Fire. I think this whole notion of the other it's been a thread in my work. And I think I really owe it to Fire, that had I not been part of that process, I don't think I would have engaged in all issues where there is another, there is a perception, and there is a hushedness about it. We don't talk about it, we don't give it a vocabulary. There's a dialogue, in fact, in Fire, which says there is no word in our language. Agar Hindi mein kaha jaye ki aisa koi, there's no word in our language, for Andrea and others, that really can explain what we feel for each other. Because I know 20 years ago, people hesitated, even English language journalists were supposed to be well read and all of that, hesitated to say words like lesbian and gay. Today, it's a whole different atmosphere. So, I mean, those were, in that sense, very trying time. People would sit next to me in a plane and say that, how could you do that film? I mean, sometimes don't you feel ashamed? And when I turn around and say, no, actually, I'm very proud of it, they don't know what to say. So I've experienced a whole range of reactions, and all those reactions have actually helped me answer them, ask myself those questions, grow with it. So, yeah, I owe it a lot.
Proud. Only I'd like to ask, do you sometimes feel, as an artist, how do you react to homosexual issues? Is it sometimes a burden you feel obliged to do a film about this in order to open up the discussion in the community? Or do you say, oh God, can I for once do something else? I mean, why can't you just be an artist only and without always being weighed down by these concerns? What goes through your mind?
I think, like, my brother Nikhil becoming my first film was kind of accidental. I was never.
Can I put the question to each of you?
Well, I think they are not sort of mutually exclusive. I think you need both. Of course, what Apurva said, it has to be at home, those conversations have to be. But I think law is also important, because when you have something like 377, not just because of course it's archaic, the people who actually enforce that law, in England it's not practiced anymore, they have abolished it years ago. But by saying that homosexuality is a criminal offence, in some sense in the social consciousness, in the collective consciousness, you are saying that it's criminal. Because we do, as regular people, all of us do think what is legal and illegal. We are so conditioned to thinking. So I think it's not an either or. I think we have to fight to abolish 377, and with this government it looks more difficult, but that's why more the reason. And of course, simultaneously, more people have to talk, more kashishas have to happen, more people have to come out. And I think those who don't come out, I think we all, I'm sure all of you understand it much more, that one has to be also empathetic to that. Because sometimes we take our confidence, our liberal homes, all of that for granted. But the society can be really cruel. I mean, as a straight person, the kind of stories I've heard in these 20 years almost makes me guilty. I feel ashamed almost of being part of that community that judges, that sort of decides what is right and wrong, and what decides what's normal and not, and all of that. So I think these issues have to become more mainstream. Kashish Festival must not only be seen by LGBT community, but by people at large, where they start feeling this is as much my problem. And I think that's a challenge always, because when things are of a smaller community, it's so difficult to find that place within a mainstream system that it's bad enough. But what happens is that you start attracting only people from the community, and then the other, then it's their thing. Us and them starts happening. So it's difficult. A lot of people ask me, why do you have to go for a 377 rally? Why do you have, because I get a lot of trolls every time I retweet an article, let's say, something about an LGBT issue. And I know that in 20 years, earlier when somebody would say, are you a lesbian? Why are you? And I used to almost be defensive. I'd say, no, I'm not. Why can't an actor be straight and still do a lesbian character? Today, if they ask me that question, I'm not defensive at all. I'm like, that's none of your business. I could be not, that's immaterial to my role or my work. But it has taken me also, I mean, all of us have that journey. But most people are not even exposed to these conversations. Their conditioning is so deep that to come out of that, more stories have to come out. I mean, it's tragic, right? In 20 years, there was fire and a really sensitive portrayal is Aligarh. What have we really seen in between in India? There should have been 100 stories at least out of those 1,000 stories that we make every year. In 20 years, it will be 20,000 stories. There should have been at least 20 films. So I think there's a long way to go, but we have to be at it.
Yeah, I think I totally agree with what Nandita has been saying, that it's important to legally one is empowered, because when you're legally empowered, it's so much more easier to also.
I could be wrong. Nandita, would you like to mull on this? And what might be the implications of a new censor board regulation which includes such a clause?
I mean, this doesn't sound like rating, it still sounds like censorship. Sorry,
Well,
I didn't even understand that. I mean, because it's so arbitrary. What is decent for you may be indecent for me, what is moral for me may be immoral for you. you,
Exactly.
it's so arbitrary and random. I mean, in Firaq, I had to actually meet the censor board because they wanted to throw out many things. And in fact, they said, आपने beginning में वो disclaimer नहीं दिया, you have to write that all these incidents are sort of not, there's no resemblance to any character or any events. And my disclaimer was, it's a work of fiction based on 1,000 true stories.
Yes.
So one of the censor board people said that, oh, so there are 1,000 stories in this. So I said, no, when you say Earth based on 1,000 true stories, it's a metaphoric word. So you can imagine the kind of people that are in the censor board, that are sitting on judgment on your film. So I think I'm completely against censorship, not like a soft censorship, not the censorship that we are very great, amazing, intelligent, we know what is right. So we will censor, not one of those. Then there will be horrible things that all five of us will completely dislike. We will choose not to see, we'll tell our friends, we'll write about it, we'll make a film about it, but we will not censor it. So I think we have to be almost a little bit fanatic about the fact that any kind of censorship is detrimental to growth of any society. And also it's just ridiculous because when you have internet, you have access in a way to a lot of things. So what are you really censoring? Which means you are in a way as a society saying it's okay to be hypocritical. You know, you are basically not encouraging honesty. You are not working on making a society more discerning, more thoughtful, do more critical appraisals, discuss films in a better way so that people know maybe what is good, bad, and we hone that aspect of understanding films. But by censoring, you are actually undermining people, you are deciding for them, and that too 5 random people are going to sit on judgment and tell a country of 2 billion what is right and what is wrong, what is moral, what is immoral, what is, interest in national interest or not. So I think it's completely ridiculous, and somehow as a society we haven't taken it up as an issue. Because wrong kind of dialogues have, I think, been in the public space. Oh, you're talking about freedom of expression. Where do you draw the line of freedom of expression? What is the responsibility? There are 100 things that are there in today's mainstream cinema with U certificate, which are extremely regressive, which are extremely looking down upon a certain community or discriminating or just defy your intelligence, which might be completely worth censoring as far as I'm concerned. But I would still fight for their existence or the fact that they should be censored. So I think we need more public discussion on censorship per se, so that people realize that it's not a tool to be used, that it's a dangerous tool, that it can tomorrow be used for all of us, against all of us.
I just want to say, the film was given a certificate. Okay, again the same thing, even the trailer, so nobody could know the film was getting. I remember when, again, going back to IIM, at one point I was told that 2 men looking at each other romantically, not good for children to see. And also being gay and standing there and listening to this makes it even so much more difficult because they're looking down upon you, your identity, humiliating you in a way. And you have to stand there and listen to that shit because ultimately navigate them and get it out. So I feel, yes, not only as an artist but also as a human being, you are constantly, it's not something that, it's something I don't enjoy. Like very often these days when I make my films, I tell my business partner that, when we have a census screening, you go because, it's, as a creator, when you see, you love what you do. Especially when you're an independent filmmaker, you're not commissioned by anybody. It's not a project you're making something that you believe in, that you love. And then to see it being butchered, and I have unfortunately experienced that more than once. So it hurts. And that's why you feel like, I fought for 6 months for IIM to get the certificate. So you fight it out and try and figure out how you, and actually going to your question earlier is when we were fighting for IIM at one point, because by then the Delhi High Court had decriminalized I remember using that for the censor board. When he told me, I said, but what you are saying is illegal because we are decriminalized. And it kind of helped actually, to finally, from 23 minutes, they cut 6 minutes. So that was quite something.
Yeah, I also think in fact it is, because if they think, how can they cut a word like gay and homosexual? One would really fight for something like that. Because that...
I would fight for nodding off in court.
Yeah, that too. That is absurd. That's laughable. But this is completely offensive to say that you can cut a word like homosexual, gay. That's a denial of its existence almost. And that's why, again, I know I'm harping on it, but that's why I think legality is also important, because then in their minds, and that's why you said, are people in censor board homophobic? They are from this world. So they are as much homophobic as the society is. They are no more, they are no less, but that means there are lots of them that are, basically, because our society is homophobic primarily. Coming to your censor question, the lady who is now talking to someone else, I don't know if she's interested in the answer, but गुस्सा आता है, like what you said. I think that's हंसी आती है और गुस्सा आता है.
So I just wanted to add quickly one thing. I also I believe that we are moving backwards. Just like Ranvita said, her first film didn't have any cuts. Similarly,
I wouldn't have been able to. I think Fire would have been difficult today, and Firaq also. I don't think I could have been Firaq today.
We got a youth certificate. I had the word gay in it, and still no cuts, 0 cuts, youth certificate, which means it could be shown in schools to have, So I feel we are moving backward about a whole lot of things, and that is what really, really worrisome. And there is another, quickly, sorry, I'm taking too much time. Is another form of censorship which we haven't spoken about is media. Today, be it films like Aligarh or I Am by Brother Nikhil, which create dialogues, you have homophobia in, people who are heading satellite channels. They will not, I'm sure afterwards we don't price it like a dabba. Don't expect that kind of subtle satellite price. But very often, these films do not get shown on satellite despite US certificates, because there is someone sitting out there who decides there is no audience and people should not be watching this. Because there's a larger audience that you can reach out to.
And you weren't able to insist on, I asked one of your film which won a national award, they still wouldn't show on Doordarshan.
No. This is where actually it's the irony.
Yeah.
You can fight the censor board. You can, with Doordarshan also you can, because they are obliged to show a film which got. So my film was screened more than 3 times on Doordarshan because they had to, because it got a national award. But all satellite channels refused.
One last question.
No, somebody else. Yes.
The butterfly attracting plants that we're getting, still currently with bouquets, beautiful green this year. And sugar is getting happier.
One group picture. मैम एक मिनट मैम ये लेफ्ट और एक मैम यहाँ पे मैम लेफ्ट मैम एक यहाँ पे
ये डिजिटल की बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है ना, चूज करिएगा लेकिन अच्छे से. Okay, done. They've taken pictures. We'll just quickly finish this by the time you get. बोलिए.
So, firstly, what you want to tell about this?
थोड़ा पास आ जाइए ताकि उनके एंगल ठीक है.
कशिश फिल्म फेस्टिवल के बारे में पहले आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
हिंदी में है क्या? नहीं, आप जो बोलेंगे उसमें करेंगे ना हिंदी. ये कशिश फिल्म फेस्टिवल एक बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है जहाँ पर LGBT कम्युनिटी की फिल्म यानी लेस्बियन गे फिल्म्स को दिखाते हैं. हमारे समाज में लोग इस चीज़ को अभी भी इतने एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं या इसके बारे में ज़्यादा बात नहीं करते हैं.
और ये जबकि पता है कि ये बहुत ही नेचुरल चीज़ है, 10% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन इज़ गे लेस्बियन, तो बहुत ज़रूरी है कि अलग अलग कहानियाँ हमें दिखाई दें, अलग अलग लोगों की ज़िंदगियाँ हमारे सामने आएँ। तो मैं तो इस फेस्टिवल को पूरे तहे दिल से सपोर्ट करती हूँ। और आप यहाँ देखेंगे कितने सारे LGBT कम्युनिटी के लोग यहाँ पर आए हैं, क्योंकि उनको बाकी मेन स्ट्रीम जगहों में वो जगह ही नहीं मिलती है, उनकी कहानियाँ ही सामने नहीं आती है। फायर एक मैंने फिल्म की थी 20 साल पहले, और अभी अलीगढ़ आई है, बीच में ऐसे आई एम और छोटी छोटी कुछ फिल्में आई हैं। आई थिंक कपूर एंड सन्स में थोड़ी बात थी, बट बहुत कम फिल्में हैं जो इस होमोसेक्सुअलिटी के इशू को सामने लाती हैं।
अच्छा, आज जैसे पैनल डिस्कशन में बात चल रही थी फ्रीडम इन एक्सप्रेशन एंड सेंसरशिप, राइट? तो उस मुताबिक आप एज ए डायरेक्टर अगर कोई फिल्म डायरेक्ट करती हो और आप क्रिएटिविटी उस फिल्म में लाती हो और उसी क्रिएटिविटी को
काटा जाता है,
तो हाउ डू यू फील?
नहीं, आई थिंक सेंसरशिप एक बहुत ही डेंजरस टूल है, क्योंकि जो ये 5-6 लोग डिसाइड करते हैं कि मतलब 2 बिलियन इंडियंस को क्या देखना चाहिए। अब आप सोचिए, बहुत ही आर्बिट्री है। जो चीज़ आपको अच्छी नहीं लगती हो सकता है मुझे लगे, जो मुझे लगती है वो किसी और को न लगे। क्या राइट है, क्या रॉन्ग है, हमको लोगों पे विश्वास करना पड़ेगा, ताकि हम लोग मिल के सोचें कि क्या सही है क्या नहीं। और वैसे भी आजकल इंटरनेट पे सब कुछ आता है, तो इस तरह की सेंसरशिप करके ये 5 लोग डिसाइड करेंगे कि व्हाट इज़ राइट और रॉन्ग, ये तो बहुत ही गलत चीज़ है। इसीलिए पूरे सेंसरशिप को रीमॉडल करने के लिए श्याम बेनेगल और उनकी पूरी एक टीम को बिठाया भी गया था। एंड आई होप कि हमारे यहाँ भी रेटिंग सिस्टम हो जाए, ताकि कोई 5 लोग ऐसे रैंडमली ना डिसाइड करें कि ये सही है गलत। फायर में भी हमें सफ़र करना पड़ा, या वाटर जिस तरह से, ये कई बार सेंसर बोर्ड की गलती नहीं थी। फायर इनफैक्ट वाज नॉट कट एट ऑल, एक भी उसमें वो नहीं था। पर ऐसी कई फिल्में हुई हैं जिसमें बहुत ही आर्बिट्रेरी चीज़ें लोगों ने काट दी गई हैं।
ऐसी बॉलीवुड फिल्म अगर आपके दिमाग में आ रही हो कि ऐसी कोई बॉलीवुड फिल्म है जिसमें ये कट होना चाहिए और नहीं हुआ है?
ऐसी कई फिल्में हैं जो बहुत, मैं नाम मतलब वैसे मैं बहुत कम फिल्में देखती हूँ, लेकिन ऐसी कई फिल्में हैं जो मुझे बहुत ऑफेंसिव लगती है, जिसमें औरतों को बहुत ही गलत तरीके से दिखाया जाता है, या बहुत उस तरह का कोई अजीब सा वायलेंस है, या ऐसे डायलॉग्स हैं जो हमें 20 सदी और पीछे ले जाते हैं। तो वो भी हम नहीं अगर देखना चाहते तो हम नहीं देखते हैं। हम और लोगों को कहते हैं कि भाई ये घटिया फिल्में मत देखो, पर इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि जो चीज़ें मुझे भी पसंद नहीं है कि मैं चाहूँगी कि वो सेंसर हो, मैं वो भी नहीं चाहूँगी। मेरा ये मानना है कि हर तरह की फिल्में आएँ और हम लोग एज इंडिविजुअल सोचने लगें और समझने लगें कि क्या अच्छा है क्या बुरा है। ये हमें भी कुछ हद तक डिसाइड करने की छूट होनी चाहिए। थैंक यू।